Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I'm a Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button below. If you like this video later on, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now of course, here are the details. Alrighty, and I apologize for my birds, they're very active today. I think it's because it's the first time that we've had sun ever since the typhoon. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit later. But yeah, so today we are going to go do a flip through of the Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. And I received this deck a couple of months ago, but I forgot to do an unboxing. So now we're just going to do a flip through. But the funny thing is that I haven't gone through the entire deck yet. I have been using it though, but I would always just put back the card in the specific location that I took them from. So today I'm going to go through the entire deck for the first time with all of you guys. And yeah, I'm excited. So there it is on a 360 level. This is what it looks like on the back. And yes, I did, it fell on the ground, so it did create an indent there. That's my fault. But yes, so off the bat, these are very hefty. They are not the kinds of cards that you would perhaps carry with you on a day-to-day basis. Maybe if you are a tarot reader, if your day job is a tarot reader, you know, if you do readings, if you like to do readings outside and you are a full-time tarot reader, then yeah, maybe. But yeah, they are very hefty, which is actually luxurious, so to speak. I like heavy things because they feel luxurious, but they are also a little difficult to carry around. And to open it, you go through a flip top like this. And as you can see, it does have the running theme of kind of like casual illustrations and kind of like doodles and squiggles. That is the theme for it, which I so adore because it's cute, it's adorable, it's fun. And at the top, you have this card. It says, "Dear friends, these cards are an outgrowth of the affirmative sayings I used to give to my clients to help them find their inner strength as they worked on issues ranging from self-esteem to romance to prosperity and love. Post these cards in your home, workplace, car, or give them to friends and family. Read a different one each morning and watch your day unfold effortlessly and powerfully." So this is from Louise Hay herself. And the woman of the hour, of course, the lovely Louise Hay. And I am totally up for affirmations. Affirmations work great, especially if you're trying to undo, or not really undo, if you're trying to reprogram a limiting and negative belief. This is what it looks like inside. Very pretty. I do have to say though, it's not magnetic. It's not like the, what's the other deck that's magnetic? Oh, it's not like the White Witch Tarot. This one, if you put it in your bag, you have to make sure to wrap something around it, or if it's in a pouch, because if you just carry it with a box, it'll go open, wide open, and all your cards will fall out. And so here we go. These are the cards. Without further ado, let's look through them. Oh, and they do have stuff at the back. So every card has a front and a back message. And I don't know if you can see, but the cardstock is very thick. As you can see, they are pliable, but I actually do enjoy that these cards are glossy. A lot of times I love the aesthetic of a matte card. However, with cards like these, where you know that you're going to be using them often, I like the fact that they're glossy because that means that even if you if they get tossed around in your bag, or you ask querents, you ask clients to shuffle them, they'll be able to stand by themselves. They'll be able to withstand, rather, all the movement against other cards, the friction against other cards, the movement that is happening as they're being shuffled, and even the texture of the table that you're shuffling them on, rather. Maybe I'll do a video on that, how to protect your cards, because I've seen a lot of cards go to waste because of the surface and non-protection. I adore this so much because this particular card, I adore this particular card so much because the root chakra, the creative chakra, your genitals, the seed of creation, is really, really close to your root chakra. And I like that it is depicted with a steady tree. So your solar plexus, your sacral chakra. So this is also the first time that I'm looking through all the cards one by one. I do enjoy that they don't have edges as well. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that's adorable. So yeah, like I said, maybe now is the perfect time to talk about what happened here in my country lately. So I was actually supposed to film this a couple of days ago, but we did have a typhoon. So here, I live in the Philippines, and for us, we name our typhoons from A to B. And the typhoon that we recently had was Typhoon Ulysses. So we've had typhoons A up to U, letter U, already come here in the Philippines. So it goes to show how many typhoons actually come here, and that we are actually very used to it. But the Typhoon Ulysses was very strong. It was a large typhoon. It went from south to the middle of Luzon, where I live, and up north of Luzon. So it was a very, very large typhoon, and it was a very strong typhoon as well. The winds were so strong, it uprooted a lot of things, and the rain was so much. There was a lot of rain that we have had to, the Philippine government has had to release water from numerous dams, which caused a lot of flooding in a lot of areas here in the Philippines. I particularly live in a very high place in the Philippines, and so if the place where I live in is underwater, then that means the entire Quezon City is underwater. So that's how high my place is. But in other areas, you won't be able to see the trees anymore. So it's that it was that kind of level of typhoon. But I'm okay, and all the other friends that in other areas, all the friends that I have in low areas, they are okay as well. And yeah, that's the reason why, basically that's the reason why I wasn't able to create this video a couple of weeks, because there was a lot going on. Actually, it's been one typhoon after the other here in the Philippines. And yeah, we're used to it, but yeah, every now and then we get that kind of severe typhoon. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, Oh, this is a beautiful card. I am safe. It's only change. Because in this world, change is the only constant thing. And, excuse me, we just lost power. Again, because of the winds. I don't know if you can hear the electric fan, but yeah. The winds are sometimes that strong that it completely blacks out entire cities here, even in the metro. And I live in a house, we don't have a generator, so when it's a blackout, it's a blackout. This is important. This is a very important kind of affirmation for everyone. All my relationships are harmonious because this includes all your relationships, not just romantic, but with your career, people, your friends, your family, your pets, your relationship with money, your relationship with love, your relationship with health. I do like that some of it is very casual. It's very much in theme. And I do like that there's not one kind of aesthetic to it. Like you'll have squiggles like this one, for example. You'll have paintings and you have like a collage type of photo, or no, not photo, an arrangement, design. And then sometimes you have just words, just typography. Classic one from Louise Hay. I use this. Ooh, yes, beautiful. Very important. A lot of people think that it's wrong to want money, but think of money as a friend. If you don't like money, how do you expect it to come to you? And you actually need money in order to purchase things. So money's not evil. It's not wrong. You just have to know how to get with it. Now, this is a little problematic for me, this particular card, the past is over, because we tend to think that time is linear, but with revision, you can actually revisit the past and recreate the past so that the present and the future are better than what actually transpired. So this is a Neville Goddard thing. Revision is something that Neville Goddard teaches, and it is literally what it sounds like. Revision is basically when you experience something negative and you want to revise it into something better. Let's say, for example, yesterday you had an argument with your sibling or something like that, and you wish that it didn't happen. What revision does is basically it makes it so that it almost like it never happened. It was almost like it never happened. So what you do is you revisit the unlovely thing that happened in your mind, and right before the unlovely thing happened, you visualize the thing that you actually wanted to happen. So let's say, for example, in this case, with your argument with your sibling, right before your argument, you could erase that entire thing altogether and just place over it a lovely conversation. And you'll find that the next day, or maybe even hours later, if you don't have any resistance to it, again, what we focus on expands. Maybe hours later, maybe a day later, maybe days later, or even a month later, it depends on your level of resistance and allowing. So you'll find that everything will already just smooth itself out, and your sibling will already be the person that you want them to be, as though you never fought, as though you never had the argument. And so, yeah, this is a bit problematic for me, but I do understand what it's trying to say. It's trying to say that every moment is new, which is correct, and the only thing constant is change, which is correct. But in terms of being over, in terms of an ending, in terms of in terms of letting go, because time is also energy, and you can either create time nor destroy it. The only thing that you really do, you can either create energy nor destroy it, and the only thing you can really do is to transform it. So in terms of things being over, in terms of letting go, that's, that's not really true. It's really all just transformation. Transforming the negative into something positive, even if it was in the past. And for me particularly, I hate the word endings. I hate the word letting go, because, especially for me, because I'm a manifester. When I want something, I want it, and I'm going to get it, and I do get it. And it's all a matter of releasing the thoughts, feelings, emotions that don't support what I want. Or rather, not releasing, transforming them into supportive ones. And yeah, that's it. So this was a very beautiful deck. It's very lighthearted, as you can see, and this is a very useful deck when it comes to dealing with clients who are in search of affirmations, who are generally wanting to erase old beliefs or even negative beliefs about themselves and about certain topics. These are perfect for manifesting clients. If you're a manifesting coach, I'm not a manifesting coach, but if you are a manifesting coach and you would love to get some inspiration, or you would like to have your client just choose their own affirmation, you can use this very easily. It's a lot of good ideas, a lot of truths written here. And it's very light. I can also see this working with children as well. This would be a great thing to do with your child, especially now that a lot of us are still in lockdown. For the Philippines, by the way, we are still in lockdown. We're one of the longest lockdown countries to date. We started March, we're still in lockdown in November. So this is a great tool to use for your kids as well. If you're a parent and you would like to encourage your children to have good beliefs, to have better beliefs, if you would like them to have glorious beliefs, if you would like them to really reach for the stars and just really believe that everything is possible, because it is, this is a great deck for you. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this and my little ramblings, my little stories for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, well, here are the details. And I will see you guys next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, and ciao for now.